79 kisses from Kai on the head. 79 kisses from Kai. One more kiss from the man who is dead. That's 80 cold kisses from Kai on the head. 80 cold kisses from Kai on the head. 80 cold kisses from Kai. One more kiss from the man who is dead. That's 81 kisses from Kai on the head.
You know, these really are two strange planets. I mean, you know, we recognize people that we know lived thousands of years ago, like Bunny and Fifi and, you know, others. I mean, they died. And we see them here, and they're alive. And we're alive.
Perhaps they just look the same.
Well, exactly the same? Exactly the same personalities? You think we're in some kind of afterlife?
What do you mean, Stanley?
I mean, a place you go when you die. I mean, how do we know that we're not dead? I mean, well, okay, you've been dead for what, you know, 6,000 years. But how do you know I'm not dead?
You are alive, Stanley. From my perspective, anyway.
What's this?
Nothing.
Oh. Pretty, pretty.
It's not mine. Liar. It's not mine. Stop hiding. I can do anything. Please, don't. Please. Don't. Please. No. Wait. Look.
Sharp eyes there, Pearl.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Pearl. No! Back to work, girls.
And remember, we make hot air balloons here, not fancy dresses.
Seeing that you're dead and you weren't here, well, I mean, you know, until we arrived, how could this be an afterlife?
Perhaps the part of me that is alive is here somewhere.
What do you mean, now?
Yes, now.
Oh, okay, well, I hope we get to meet him, or it. Think we're ever going to find her? I mean, I don't know how anybody could survive down there. What'd you do that for?
Look.
Those are definitely her footprints, am I right?
Yes, they appeared to be hers. You coming, Stanley?
Where?
Up there.
Well, look, you're much better at that than me. So why don't you go up first and check it out? I'll stay down here, watch the moth, and I'll keep an eye out for Zev in case she spots us down here.
It's hotter down here than it is up there.
That's okay, I don't mind, really. If it gets so I can't stand it down here, I'll just take the moth, we'll go up and fly around for a while. You okay, buddy? Yeah, that's not.
Welcome to Girltown.
That's just warm enough.
Gigarata, you're alive.
Who's Gigarata?
You're Gigarata. I mean, we're Gigarata. I don't know anymore.
We are Queen. Queen of Girltown. Are you a girl?
Me? No.
You look like a girl.
No, I'm definitely not a girl. You're confused. I'm definitely not a girl.
Let's have a closer look. Creamy, dreamy drumsticks.
Drumsticks?
Your soft sweetness belongs to...
Me? Stanley H. Tweedle, captain of the Lexx.
Captain of the who?
The Lexx. You know, the big bug, flies around in the sky. Actually, I came here with Kai, the dead guy in black. We're looking for Zev. Woman dressed in a cluster lizard outfit. And you know, I really should get back to looking for her if you don't mind.
So you're not from either fire or water?
No. Like I said, from the Lexx. See, the Lexx came from the light universe. And we were all there until it got destroyed, and then we came here to the dark zone, the other universe.
That's so good! Queen was hoping to hear that.
Why?
Because all the bodies here are gone before bodies. This doesn't help, Queen. You're a real first-timer, aren't you, Stanley, Captain? Say it to Queen.
Say what? I mean, I'm not a first-timer. I'm experienced.
Say it to Queen that you haven't died before!
What are you talking about? Of course I haven't died before. I'm Stanley H. Tweedle. I'm 100% alive.
Pinky and Rosie, Stanley, Captain. Captain Stanley Pinky. Queen is so happy!
She's mad.
Drumsticks, 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 drumsticks.
Definitely mad.
Council time, Your Majesty! Oh, boring, 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 boring. Don't you go anywhere. Mwah.
Quorum?
Yes, Your Majesty?
Begin.
Can I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
Moved. Seconded.
Thank you. The first item on the agenda.
Point of order, Your Majesty.
You have the floor, French.
I would like to amend the agenda to talk about the giddle.
Point of order, Your Majesty.
Suck it.
Wrench's point is a point of personal privilege, not a point of order.
French.
Your Majesty, I withdraw my point of order.
But we still have to discuss the giddle.
The point of order is withdrawn.
Point of personal privilege. Hammer.
Your Majesty, this person may look like a girl, but they do not dress, nor do they behave like a girl. And since it is quite obvious they are not a boy, this person therefore must be a non-she.
Point of personal privilege, Your Majesty.
French.
Every boy of us in this room is aware of how dangerous the non-she's are. How do we know that this non-she, who suddenly just appeared in the desert, didn't come here to Girltown to destroy us?
The point.
How do we know, Your Majesty, that this non-she is not Prince?
Point of personal privilege, Your Majesty.
Hammer.
Your Majesty, how do we know that Duke is not behind the sudden appearance of the non-she? How do we know that this is not yet another of Duke's plots to infringe among the autonomy of every boy in Girltown?
Yes.
Stanley, Captain. You said you knew Queen. You called Queen Jiggerada and wondered why Queen was alive.
The non-she has lived before. And who but Prince can live and die and come back looking like someone else?
Duke can, Your Majesty.
Duke comes back after death, but only as Duke.
True. But like Prince, Duke is also a non-she, and is even more capable of sending spies to sabotage us.
Is there a motion on the floor?
I would like to make a motion.
French.
Whereas the non-she Prince has the ability to change into other forms, and whereas a non-she appears out of nowhere who claims to have known our Queen in a past life, be it resolved that this non-she is in fact Prince, and therefore must receive the highest punishment possible. Death!
What? Death?
Hammer. I would like to amend the motion, Your Majesty.
Is the mover agreeable?
What is the proposed amendment?
Whereas, unlike boys who work together in a spirit of harmonious cooperation, all non-she's are constantly fighting each other in a spirit of violent, combative aggressiveness. And whereas Duke is continually trying to usurp and undermine Prince, be it further resolved that the non-she is in fact an agent of Duke, and therefore should receive the highest possible punishment, death.
Point of order!
French.
That is not an amendment, Your Majesty. It is a separate motion. and we should vote on the earlier motion first before considering another motion.
Are you proposing to amend the amendment?
I'm proposing plain and simple that this non-she must die because the non-she is Prince.
Hammer. Your Majesty, my amendment clearly states that the non-she must die, but not because the non-she is Prince, but because the non-she is Duke.
That is not an amendment.
Point of personal privilege, Your Majesty.
Suck it.
I would like to make an amendment to the amendment.
I really think we should deal with the first amendment first.
Whereas boys and non-shes have fundamentally separate agendas, and whereas this is a non-she, be it further resolved that this non-she must be following a non-boy agenda, and therefore should receive the highest punishment possible. Death.
But I didn't do anything.
Moved.
Seconded.
The amendment is on the floor.
Point of order.
Hammer.
I would like to withdraw my amendment, Your Majesty. Socket's amendment is agreeable to the amendment.
Point of order.
Wrench.
I would also like to withdraw my motion as well, Your Majesty.
Do we have a motion?
We have an amendment to a withdrawn motion on the floor, Your Majesty.
Well, can we vote on it then?
No, Your Majesty. Unless the second amender is agreeable to make the amendment take the form of a motion, then we could have a new motion on the floor.
So moved.
Seconded.
In that case, call the question.
All those in favour that the non-she has been following a non-boy agenda and therefore should receive the highest possible punishment, death, signify by saying aye. Aye. The motion is carried.
Councillors.
Queen has no intention of interfering with your sentence, but would like to introduce a further motion. Queen simply has to have his body.
All those in favour of Her Majesty's motion?
Aye.
The motion is carried.
Kisses from Kai on the head, so many kisses from Kai. One more kiss from the man who is dead. That's 790 kisses for Robot Head 790. I can't go on. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't go on.
What's that for? What are you doing? Look. I said I didn't do anything. Look, hey guys, listen. Can we just talk this over, okay? I mean, look. Listen, let's have another meeting, okay? Yeah.
The things Queen is going to do with that body. You just give Queen the shivers.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. You know, because Queen gives Captain Stanley his shivers too. So, why doesn't Queen just let Captain Stanley out of this thing and we can talk things over, together? You know, in a way that pleasures us both, huh? You know, if Queen knows what Captain Stanley means.
All Queen wants is your body. From the nape of your neck, right down to your tippy toes.
All I am saying is that the phrase non-she may be derogatory to those boys who do not wish a negative prefix attached to their sex. It's a fundamental and typical violation of our autonomy.
Yes, but non-she, in the context of this motion, refers to those who are not boys. The negative prefix is attached to the non-she, not a boy at all.
That's not my point. Non is negative and is attached. Therefore, attaches negativity to the word she, to which it is attached.
Granted. But you agreed to the earlier motion.
Oh, throw that in my face.
Point of order!
Emma?
Can we please table this discussion and return to the amendment on the original motion?
If the mover and seconder agree.
Agreed. I most emphatically do not agree. I, for one, will not sit idly back while we entrench this negative attachment to our collective identity into the minutes.
Then what do you propose we substitute for the term non-she?
Man!
Look, you can have me, okay? Look, I'm willing to play whatever game you want. I mean, look, like I said, I'm experienced. You know, I've done all kinds of things, kinky things even. Kinky, in the tub. You know, just name your game. I'll make you happy.
Oh, Queen can never be happy.
Oh, why?
Because life is difficult for Queen. Prince rules this planet. Duke wants to rule it. And will Queen ever get a chance? No, no. Because Queen is stuck here in this cesspool. And all we do on Girltown is make balloons.
Oh, I'm sure that can't be any fun for you.
And have council meetings, and more meetings and balloons, and more meetings and amendments and points of order, and more meetings and points of order and balloons, and round and round and round and round, up and down and touch the ground, round and round and up and down and touch
So,
the ground.
what do you make these balloons for?
Balloons? Everyone else. They make the balloons to attack the planet water, and then each other. And Queen just stagnates. Do you understand?
No, not completely.
There's no body for Queen. Now do you understand?
I don't know I want to understand.
Oh, Queen is desperate. Queen doesn't have much time.
Well, then, leave. Who's stopping you?
You!
Me?
Queen desperately wants your body, Captain Drumsticks.
Hey, just call me Stanley.
Drumsticks! 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 Whatever Queen wants, Queen gets. And Captain Stanley, Queen Majesty wants you. This is what you have to give me.
That's how it works.
I am Kai, last of the Brunnen G.
I'm Doily. Where do you come from?
From up there.
From water?
No, I come from the Lexx, the big bug in the sky, which some believe to be a comet.
I wish that I were not alive. I wish that I were dead. Maybe then the man in black would take the head to bed.
I'm looking for a friend. Her name is Zev.
Is she from here?
No. Zev is a beautiful love slave. She is dressed in the skin of a lizard.
Are you for real?
I am. For real.
None of us know Zev.
Well then, I'll let you get back to your sewing.
No, wait, Kai, please. You've got to help us. We're held here in this awful place against our will, forced into the worst kind of slavery. They keep us girls down here in the heat. All those inhuman beasts who live up there beat us, torture us, humiliate us, and sometimes even worse. Poor Pearl. And all because we are the way we are. But we've done nothing wrong.
Who does this to you?
Them! Help us, Kai, please!
I am looking for a woman named Zev. She is not from here. Have you seen her?
Just what do you think you are?
I am dead.
That's right. Sweetie!
I suggest that you reconsider your position.
Free us!
Now might be a good moment to take advantage of the element of surprise.
Let's get him to go!
Thank you. I love you. We knew someday a real man would come along and free us. And today's the day.
I am not a real man. I am a dead man.
Captain Drumsticks. The proper way to address your queen is to say,
Your Majesty, I am your loyal subject, and will gladly give you everything that I can.
Your Majesty, I am your loyal subject, and I will happily give you anything I can. Now, look, Queen or Jiggerata or whoever you are, why don't you just get out of that tub and just let me out of here?
Be careful what you wish for, or you will get what you want. Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Girlfriends? Yeah, I've had lots.
Did you ever share your body with these girlfriends?
Well, yeah.
Queen wants you to share your body with her.
What do you want to do with my body?
Queen wants to put her head onto it.
Where do you want to put your head on my body?
Queen wants to put her head onto the part that sticks out.
I don't care, I'm leaving. If you leave, we lose quorum. Don't do this to us, Hammer. We've still got a lot left on the agenda.
You said the M word. Take your hand off me.
She's right, Hammer. You can't leave.
What?
Unless we make a motion to adjourn.
No.
Seconded.
I would like to speak to the motion and make an amendment to it as well.
Can't debate a motion to adjourn.
Point of personal privilege! I move we vote the motion to adjourn in special session.
Come on, girls, let's pray! Read out the car, read out the bar, read out the car, read out the bar, read out the car, read out the bar, read out the car. We all want a little freedom. We all want a little fun. Read out the car.
Boys up there hate us. They've always hated us. They keep us down here in the filth and the heat. Well, it's just not fair.
It does not seem fair.
But there's nothing that we can do. We just have to suffer because we are different.
You do not have to suffer anymore. You are free. You can go. Wherever you want.
But we've nowhere else to go. We're not like the others here on fire. We don't want to kill people and take over their city. We're not that type.
I just came from a place called Garden. garden is a beautiful garden, and it is empty now. You could live there.
What is a garden?
A place of beautiful flowers with food that is good to eat growing all around.
The water planet. Did you hear that, girls? A place of our own garden. A place of beautiful flowers and plants that are good to eat grow all around. But how would we get there?
Didn't you say that you make balloons here?
But how would we find it, this garden full of beautiful flowers and blossoms?
I will show you after I find Zev. I believe she is somewhere in this town.
We will help you. Find her. Go!
Pinky and Rosie, Captain Stanley, Stanley, Captain Pinky and Rosie, Pinky and Rosie, Stanley. Queen is boiling over! I can hardly wait!
You haven't seen that all of these cities here on fire follow a certain pattern. They are each populated by one type or other of horrible, vicious, evil people.
I have observed that.
So explain us. How do we fit in? Are we horrible and vicious? It's just some kind of awful mistake, Kai.
We don't belong here. It's so awful.
What have we done wrong? We don't belong on this planet.
We belong on water.
But the boys, they really do belong here.
Boys!
Call the question.
Is that on the motion to go in special session or the motion to adjourn?
I believe my motion is on the floor. Read the bylaws.
Call the question.
All those in favour of the motion to...
We're looking for a woman named Zev.
You are a non-she.
By a non-she, do you mean a man?
Queen is going to get to know every inch of you. Queen is going to feel so good. Queen wants your body. Queen will take your body now.
Help me, somebody! Help me! Kai!
Stanley may not be ready to part with you yet.
Oh, thank you. This is for Pearl. We're leaving this place forever. We're going to a garden on the planet Water. Without you. And we're never coming back.
Yes, Black Man of Death, separated from his blue robot head.
We are returning to the Lexx.
Joy, joy, and joy times joy! My man is coming home!
Yeah, I think they deserve it.
What?
Well, to be on Garden City, on water, instead of Girltown. Yeah, I think they'll be happy there.
I think he looks just so gorgeous in black.
There's a little snack for you, Lexx.
Tasty snack.
Lexx! Lexx!
I'm sorry, Stanley,
but I cannot.
What do you mean you can?
I do not float.